Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you like fragrance related content like first impressions, full in-depth reviews, top 10 lists, fragrance haul videos where I buy a bunch of fragrances and give you my first impressions, and participate in free fragrance giveaways, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you like this video if you like this type of content, to show YouTube you like this type of video and want to see more of it. And make sure you click the bell icon for future videos and giveaway announcements as well. So we're doing a fragrance battle video. I know this video is going to come eventually, whether it be on my channel or somebody else's YouTube channel, because people are curious about both these fragrances and if they smell the same or not, or clones or whatever. So full disclosure, I bought both of these fragrances. These companies did not send me these fragrances to review or to talk about, so please keep that in mind moving forward in this video. Let's talk about both these fragrances. I'm gonna break down the note breakdown, the price point, projection, longevity, compliment factor, season occasions, and ratings and final thoughts, and I'll let you know which one's my favorite and my least favorite. Today we're talking about the 2021 release, Davidoff Cool Water Parfum. So this retails for $79 at Macy's.com. I'll leave a link down below if you want to buy it. This only comes in a 100 ml bottle right now. So the sprayer is pretty cool. Shoots out a lot. It's not a magnetic cap, but it does snap into place. I like the beautiful bottle presentation, which I talked about in my full review, which I'll leave that card up here or down below. You can click on that video and watch it with my girlfriend Kelly. She gives her opinion on this fragrance by itself. Yeah, the batch code's on the bottom. The batch code is 1060 if you guys care about it. Note breakdown. So note breakdown for this is very simple, minimalistic, very short. We have top notes of lemon. We have pink pepper, Haitian vetiver, and sandalwood in this fragrance here. Now we're going to talk about the next fragrance from the house of Dior, Christian Dior, is Dior Sauvage. This is the EDT version. They have the EDT, which I have here. I do have the EDP in my fragrance collection way in the back of my bedroom. And I had tried the Parfum, but it wasn't my favorite. But to each its own. Some people like the Parfum, so congratulations, you do like Dior Sauvage fragrances. This fragrance, price did go up a little bit. When I first bought my bottle, like 77 bucks. Now it's up to $80 for a 50 ml bottle like this with the magnetic cap. They all have magnetic caps. They have a 100 ml for $97. So it's about another $17 more. And they do have a 1 ounce, which is new, for $56. And they have a 6.8 ounce, a real big bottle, for 150 bucks. I'll leave a link down below to Macy's, Sephora, and Dior if you want to buy a bottle of this. Presentation on this is pretty cool. I like it. Magnetic cap, has Christian Dior symbol up top, Christian Dior on the bottom. I like this one a lot, even though it came out in 2015 of September, if my mind serves me right. Note breakdown. We have bergamot, pepper. In the mid, we have Szechuan pepper, lavender. We have vetiver, patchouli, geranium, elamine, ambroxan, cedar, and ladamum. So those are notes that are on Frantica. Now, some of these notes may not be the actual notes in the fragrances, so keep that in mind. I'm just going off of that list right here because Dior doesn't have many notes in the fragrance, but bergamot, I think, and pepper and swan pepper, that's pretty much it. Note breakdown for both these fragrances are kind of similar if you think about it. Now, they have pink pepper in both these fragrances here, where they have pepper and pepper in this one here. And both these fragrances have vetiver in the fragrances. So they have similar notes to break down the fragrance, but they are different in different situations. Opening of Dior Sauvage, you definitely get a citrus, bright opening in the fragrance with Dior Sauvage. Now, some people might call it a shower gel type of fragrance. I understand that. But to the people out there that just want mass appealing fragrances, you're going to like this fragrance here. There's not a wrong time when to wear Dior Sauvage, EDT, EDP, or Parfum. Davidoff Cool Water. This is another fragrance that's like a shower gel type of fragrance, but this one opens up with the note of lemon. So if you like the note of lemon in the opening, you're definitely going to like this fragrance here. I do like the opening of this lemon. It's very nice, bright, uplifting scent in this fragrance here. The mid of these fragrance here is, the mid of this one, you get a little bit of a powdery feel, like you would get in Davidoff Cool Water Intense that came out before this in 2019, if my mind serves me right. That one had a little bit of powdery feel in that one, and it did have amber and it had coconut in that fragrance. So not bad at all. The mid in this fragrance, you're definitely going to pick up the pepper. You're going to pick up that ambroxan. You're going to pick up that shower gelish vibe, and a lot of Szechuan pepper in this one here, so it's kind of pepper heavy, but nevertheless, both these fragrances are very easy to wear going fragrances. You spray and go out and do your errands throughout the day, hang out with friends, families, so on and so forth, yada yada. The performance on both these fragrances here, this is where it's going to kind of get to the point where whether you buy this one or this one, A or B, Dior Sauvage is going to give you that loud projection for that first maybe 2, maybe 3 hours of projection. Keep that in mind. Everybody's skin chemistry is different, so when I talk about this, I'm talking about my skin chemistry. Now, if you buy the fragrance, you might get an hour, 2 hours of projection, so you definitely need to spray this fragrance on your skin at Macy's or Sephora, I apologize, and just try it on your skin and see if it projects loudly. If it doesn't, then maybe you want to get different fragrance, and definitely try Versace Dylan Blue or Bleu de Chanel. This one here has more of a lighter projection, and what I mean by this one is that it's very close to the skin. It's moderate, about an hour or so of projection. Not the best, but it does work. Season occasions. Okay, so if both these fragrances here, these pretty much can be your spring and summer fragrances, or I would say your signature scent. Maybe you are just getting the fragrance game. You don't know what Dior Sauvage is, or Bleu de Chanel, or Davidoff Cool Water is. It's fine. Everybody starts from somewhere, so don't worry about it if you don't know what Dior Sauvage is, or Bleu de Chanel, or Davidoff Cool Water is. I'm here to help you. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. So when you try these fragrances on, there will be shower gel type of fragrance. That means you spray it on, you get a hot shower, you spray it on, 2-3 sprays, you go out and just do your errands, and people are gonna like the way you smell. Now, these are great signature scents, so if you work at an office, if you work in a warehouse like I do, anywhere you work at, you pretty much can wear these fragrances here. I know some people say you shouldn't wear fragrances in the medical field. I totally understand that, especially with patients. But if you work a regular job like anybody else, these fragrances are easy to wear, spray and go. You don't have to think about it. Occasion-wise, you can wear these fragrances anytime. I've worn both these fragrances on date night with my girlfriend. I wore these fragrances to the office. I wore these fragrances just to go out and test other fragrances at the mall. I wore these fragrances hanging out with friends and family, so there's really not a bad time when to wear these fragrances here, because they're easy to wear, they're crowd pleasing, and they might garner you a few compliments in the future. But I can't guarantee you that, but you will smell good. Ratings and final thoughts. So for me personally, I'm gonna give this a rating here. I gave it before, I gave it a 7, I think it was a 7, no, I think it was a 5, average 5 out of 10. It was average. It wasn't amazing, but it was something that you can spray and go. And if you're on a budget and you think Dior Sauvage is too harsh with the ambroxan and the bergamot and the pepper, this is a Dior Sauvage, but it's more toned down. It's not heavy in your face, but you do catch whiffs of the Dior Sauvage DNA. A slight bit in the mid, but more in the dry down of the fragrance here. So after about, I would say 3 or 4 hours on my skin, you definitely pick up the Dior Sauvage DNA for like the next 3 hours or so. So when you get to that 6 to 7 hour mark, it's drying down more, but I get that Dior Sauvage DNA in this fragrance here, which is not bad. Maybe you want Dior Sauvage, but you don't want the heavy bergamot citrus. Maybe you want lemon and have the Dior Sauvage in the dry down. A perfect scent for under 80 bucks. You really can't complain. Dior Sauvage, this is easy for me. You know what I'm going to say, we give it a 10 out of 10. This fragrance does everything. It's a versatile fragrance where any guy who wears fragrance, you spray it on 2 or 3 sprays, you're good to go. People are going to like it. Very easy to wear fragrance. If you just want something that's mass appealing, compliment getter, you smell good, you don't have to worry about it, you're not going to offend anybody, this is it right here. But do keep in mind that some people might not like this, so limit your sprays and be aware that you might smell like the next guy at the store, date night, going on a first date with a girl, or hanging out with friends and family. Somebody else might have this on or own this fragrance as well. But at the end of the day, I love Dior Sauvage. You guys know the story behind it. If you don't, check out my Dior Sauvage video with me and Kelly. I'll tell you the whole story. I don't want to ruin this video here, but this is a great fragrance. If you tried any one of these fragrances, let me know in the comment section below. At the end of the day, both these fragrances do the job. But at the end of the day, if I only could buy one, it's Dior Sauvage, because the performance is way above average. Where I can spray it on, I'm going to get nice projection for 2 hours, maybe 3. It's in that 2 to 3 hour range. Longevity, I'm going to get that 8 hour mark, maybe more. And I like this fragrance the way it is from the beginning to the mid to the end. I have no complaints with this fragrance. You know, people say it's synthetic. Yeah, it's a designer fragrance. What do you guys expect? I mean, the embroxing is heavy. Yes. This is a shower gel type of fragrance. Yes. Some people might think it's not the best thing in the world. I understand that. From a niche perspective, it may not be. From a designer perspective, this is like your king of designer fragrances. So if you think of Aventus as king of the niche world, can't believe I'm saying that, this is like the king of the designer world. This and Bleu de Chanel, EDT, EDP, or Parfum. At the end of the day, I do like Cool Water. I think it's a great release that came out. It's redundant for me because I have Dior Sauvage Edt. If I didn't have this and I had this, I would actually be happy. I wouldn't complain, but at the end of the day, I'm going to probably wear this more than this. But this will be a dumb reach if I want to go to the gym, go to work. It's inoffensive, it's light, and I'm not going to offend anybody. So definitely keep that in mind. Thanks for watching another fragrance video. If you like this type of content, would like to see more videos like this, please show your support by liking this video to show YouTube you like this type of content and want to see more videos like it. Make sure you click the bell icon for future videos and giveaway announcements as well. And make sure you click that subscribe button. Don't forget it. I really appreciate your support on the road to 8,000 subscribers. And once I get it, I'll probably have a cool giveaway and thank a lot of people that helped me get to where I'm at now. I'll see you guys next video. I care about every single one of you. Love you guys. Peace.